is up, YouTube? What is up, Giants fans? It is your boy J Dimes. We are back at it with another New York Giants video. Back at it with another New York Giants banger. And before we get to this one, if you have not done so yet, make sure you leave a like, make sure you comment, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, as your boy will be dropping a lot of draft content as the draft is closely approaching. And you're definitely going to stick around for live updates, live reports, or any of that good stuff about the New York Giants in the 2022 NFL Draft. You're going to want to stick around, stay tuned, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's hop right into this one. So today your boy's gonna be doing a hot takes New York Giants video, or even a bold predictions type of video. With the bold predictions, they're bound to be wrong. They're bound to be wrong. I am going to be wrong about some of these in this video. Some of these I kind of hope I'd be wrong about. You know, like the first one is that the Giants will draft a quarterback in the 2022 NFL Draft, preferably in the first round of the draft, and automatically I think that there is a world where the Giants do take a quarterback. I think that they went to look at Sam Howell. They went to look at Malik Willis for a reason. They did that for a reason. And we can't just knock off the possibility that they actually do take a quarterback. I understand that the Giants, they are trying to give Daniel Jones a second chance. That is what everybody's been saying. That's basically what the vibe has been ever since we hired Joe Shane and Brian Dable. But I think that if the Giants were to trade back to the 20th with the Steelers, or the 16th or 17th with the New Orleans Saints, they could be looking at that mid-round where a lot of these quarterbacks are projected to come off the board, unless you're Malik Willis or possibly Kenny Pickett. You know, I don't think no quarterback is worth taking in the top 10, but, you know, teams need quarterbacks. But if you're looking at the 16th, 17th, maybe even 20th range for the Steelers and the Saints, the Giants are sitting there. They say, Kenny Pickett's on the board? We just took an offensive tackle? Why not take a quarterback? Let's see if we can, you know, start the rebuild early and start the quarterback process early with a quarterback in this draft, or even in the second round. Maybe the Giants look at Sam Howell. The Giants did go to Sam Howell's pro day. They did go to Sam Howell's pro day, and it's always a chance that the Giants look at that second round draft pick and say, let's take a quarterback. Let's take a quarterback. Let's let him sit behind Daniel Jones with him being a second round draft pick. And if he, you know, if Daniel Jones goes out there and doesn't have a good season, we can always slide in, you know, Desmond Ridder or Sam Howell in the second round. You never even know. The next hot take is that the Giants will not draft a cornerback in the first 2 rounds. Now, this is one to me that I think has a possibility of actually happening. I think it's more of a mild hot take, but the Giants have yet to trade James Bradberry. James Bradberry is still a New York Giant. The Chiefs, you know, I had the video on. They are not interested in trading for James Bradberry with the contract that he is currently on. The Colts was a team that I heard was probably reported to make a Bradberry trade. They just signed Stephon Gilmore yesterday to, I think, a 2-year, 3-year deal. And I also heard that the Texans also was interested in Bradberry, but more reports coming out that they might even take Sauce Gardner, number 3 overall in the 2022 NFL Draft. And with that being said, I think the Giants will look at their cornerback situation and say, we got Bradberry, we just restructured Adoree Jackson, we got some young corners that we already have on the roster, and Aaron Robinson, Darnay Holmes, Rodarius Williams. The Giants have some young cornerbacks. Now, are they, you know, first round talent cornerbacks? No, they are not. They are 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round draft picks that we took. But with that being said, the Giants are probably looking at this draft saying, we got corners. If we're going to keep James Bradberry, we have cornerbacks. There's no reason to take another cornerback and add more cornerback depth that early in the first 2 rounds. But if they were to trade James Bradberry, I think we could be looking at a Sauce or even a Derek Stingley Jr. In the first round of the 2022 NFL Draft. The next hot take is that the Giants take Georgia edge rusher Travon Walker 5th overall. 5th overall. Now this one is hot. This is very, very hot. I'm talking scorching hot. Travon Walker has been getting, you know, in these mock drafts, we've been seeing this man go number 1 overall. There's been reports that he might go number 1 overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. And like I said again, he was in the facility with the Giants on that I think his 30 prospect visit. He was there with James Cook. Do not knock off the possibility of the Giants drafting Travon Walker 5th overall. The Giants look at this is the type of scenario that happens, is that the Giants sit at 5th overall. Kayvon's off the board. The top 2 offensive tackles are off the board. And they say, we might be able to get Charles Cross at 7. We might be able to take Charles Cross at 7. The Panthers might go quarterback. Let's take the fly on the athletic freak, Trayvon Walker. Let's take the chance on the athletic freak, Trayvon Walker. And if that were to happen, you would see me be a little frustrated. I would be a little bit frustrated. Not Daniel Jones reaction type, but it would be kind of close because I don't think Trayvon Walker is, I don't want to say worthy, but I don't think he's worthy of a top 5 draft pick, but he might just go top 5. And don't be surprised if the Giants were to go that route and take him with the 5th overall pick in the 2022 NFL draft. Now, the next hot take is that the Giants pass on Evan Neal and Ike Mekongwu for Charles Cross. Do not be surprised. This is probably the hottest one because everyone knows that the Giants want Evan Neal. Everyone knows that the Giants are going to go BPA in the NFL draft. And if you are looking at the 5th overall pick and the Giants are sitting there with Evan Neal on the board, you're probably having BPA and you're drafting for need right there. All right, with Evan Neal and Ike. But the Giants love Charles Cross. They love him. You know what I'm saying? Matt Miller, I think he's with Pro Football Network. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. But he came out yesterday and said the Giants love Charles Cross. They might just take him with the 5th overall pick. I don't want to say that the Giants are going to do that. They're going to take him over the top 2 offensive tackles in this draft. But when you're looking at Charles Cross being probably the best pass blocker in the drafts, which everyone says, the Giants might look at that and say, hey, we're going to throw the ball more. We need some offensive tackles that are going to block for Daniel Jones. And if they go that route, I would be kind of mad. I got to admit, I would be kind of mad. I love Charles Cross as a prospect, but I don't think he's a better prospect over Ichem and Evan Neal. I don't. But this one is one that's hot and could also actually happen because with the offensive tackles in this draft, a lot of people say Charles Cross is the number 1 guy. A lot of people say Ichem is the number 1 guy. A lot of people say Evan Neal is the number 1 guy. So do not be surprised. Do not be shocked. Even though I would be shocked that this were to happen. If the Giants were to take Charles Cross over Ike Mekongwu and Evan Neal. That's going to do it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button down below. Leave down below in the comment section your hot takes, your bold predictions on what could possibly happen in the NFL draft for any team. Not even just for draft, for any team. Comment that down below. And that's going to really do it. If you enjoyed it, though, leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button. And until then, it's me, boy J Dams. You're out. Stay tuned. Go Giants. Peace.